There really is a magic that happens here because we have people from all walks of life.
I think just being around other women, just embracing our own individualities and being around other women who are beautiful and embracing their natural hair, it's a blessing to be here.
What I love about natural hair is that it's natural. It comes from God. Natural, not fake, not artificial.
One thing that I want to say, and I want to give everybody a big up, co-founders of Curlfest since 2014, and it has been getting bigger and bigger each year. This is the biggest Curlfest to date. We are super excited to see everyone.
As a woman of color, we didn't grow up seeing images of ourselves in mainstream celebrated as beautiful. Even today, I mean, my nieces or young girls can't go to a store and buy a natural hair type doll easily. I mean, I think now big companies are catching on and they're trying to put these type of dolls on the shelves, but we're not celebrated. And I think we're at a very unique and turning point in history, in society, like in everything, for people to now acknowledge the importance of celebrating Black women, celebrating women of color, celebrating brown women that are embracing the way that they look or the way that they were born.
As a person of color, it just gives me more power and more encouragement to embrace my natural curls and to be natural in any way that I can, and to know that it's a way of life. By using my hair as a tool to explore something deeper, I was also able to explore where I come from and use that to empower other people. I used to feel ashamed about wearing my hair natural. I didn't know how to style it. I didn't know anything about it. I thought it was ugly. I was told that it was ugly. And it made me question how many other things about myself was I told that aren't true. You know, that happens so much to Black people in our society. We're constantly being told that we're not good enough, and again, that we don't fit into certain spaces. So for me, hair is a point of activism. It's a form of protest. It's saying F the Eurocentric beauty standards, forget everything that I was taught to be ashamed about as a Black woman. I'm gonna love myself and I'm gonna show up authentically and be myself in any space that I'm in.
The amazing part that sort of happened though is that we've seen it spill over into our gentlemen as well. And you know, they're right along here celebrating just the same way.
This is a dope event that I don't want to miss any year. Every year I want to be here, is celebrating beautiful Black women, Black men, and just us as a people. Oh, it's huge for Brooklyn. Like, it shows that we can have something positive and grand without any problems and not be how media portrays us to be, you know?
I think it's a beautiful sight to see. It shows like empowerment, Black women empowerment. It's just a beautiful sight to see. All the sisters coming together and the community coming together.
It shows that we can come together for something positive. A lot of business and networking is involved, and it's a great opportunity for minorities and anybody of color, pretty much.
It is a moment to celebrate women of color. Yeah. Oftentimes throughout the crowd, we'll have someone come up to us. There was this one woman, she drove from Ohio with her daughter, and she was like, her daughter had never seen this many Black, young, professional women of color enjoying and celebrating exactly who they are. So those are the moments that makes like all the work behind the scenes 100% worth it. It's to celebrate women who may have been overlooked before. It's to celebrate that woman who didn't know she was beautiful just because she didn't look like what society told her she should look like.
This festival is community. It is love. It is real. It is an amazing celebration of ourselves, but also of each other. And there's nothing more beautiful than that. And so what we do really is to help women embrace who they are, right? And so when you do that on a day-to-day basis, and then you have an opportunity to experience something like this and truly see us loving ourselves for who we are, naturally or otherwise, it is the most beautiful thing.
Curlfest to me is
the celebration of our work and the celebration of our beauty and the party that we are. Like, we need to practice radical self-care, but also celebrate ourselves continuously, consistently, and in our own way, because the opposition, the erasure of us, the narrowness of us has been so consistent and so pervasive for hundreds of years. We should party like this every day, but this becomes like a flashpoint of what it looks like when we turn on Black Girl Joy and just create a space for us to show up. And if you just give us some space, we will show up more beautiful, more vibrant, more bold, more individual, more creative than anybody else. So you just have to trust Black women and give us some space, and we will change it. We will, if we're gonna get out of this mess that we are in, Black women will do it. If you center Black women, things will change. And Curlfest is like Black girl heaven.
It's important to have festivals like this and just to really see the beauty of who we are, the life in who we are, our culture. You know, we're so vibrant, we're such a beautiful people, and having the opportunity to come and see that is just, it's amazing. I've never, ever in my life seen this many Black women in one space, and that's really, really cool.
Curly girls, we love you. I'm one of you. Having an opportunity to be who we are, there's nothing like it. We are who we are. Embrace it, love it, let's rock out.
I just see this happening in South Africa. I see this happening in Paris, in Dakar, in Detroit. Everywhere there's Black girls, there's a Curlfest.
Bang bang.